Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most futuristic and groundbreaking defense technologies ever created. It doesn't fire bullets, it doesn't launch missiles, and it doesn't rely on explosives. Instead, it fights with pure energy, using beams of light traveling at the speed of sound's ultimate rival, the speed of light. This is Iron Beam, Israel's brand, new laser defense system, and it could change the future of warfare forever. For years, Israel has relied on the Iron Dome to protect its cities from rockets, drones, and missiles. The Iron Dome has been highly successful, but it works by firing interceptor missiles, each one costing tens of thousands of dollars. When enemies launch dozens or hundreds of cheap rockets, the math becomes brutal. The cost of defense skyrockets, while the attackers spend very little. That's where Iron Beam steps in. It replaces expensive interceptors with directed energy lasers that cost just a few dollars per shot. Imagine a system that can fire as long as it has electricity, without ever running out of ammunition. That's exactly what Iron Beam promises. So how does it work? Iron Beam uses advanced fiber optic lasers that focus a massive amount of energy on a single target. The moment the beam hits, it heats up the target in seconds until it burns, explodes, or falls apart in midair. Rockets, drones, and even mortar shells can be destroyed almost instantly. It's silent, invisible to the naked eye, and travels at light speed. By the time you see a rocket in the sky, Iron Beam could have already taken it down. The real advantage here isn't just speed, it's efficiency. Each interception by the Iron Dome can cost up to $50. Iron Beam can do the same job for less than the price of a cup of coffee. That changes everything. Attackers can no longer overwhelm the defense system with sheer numbers, because Iron Beam can fire unlimited shots as long as it's powered. It makes defense scalable, affordable, and nearly unstoppable. Now let's talk about real-world use. Israel has already tested Iron Beam in multiple scenarios, and it has successfully intercepted rockets, drones, and even artillery shells. The goal is to fully integrate Iron Beam with the Iron Dome, David's Sling, and arrow systems, creating a complete layered shield over the country. When rockets are fired, Iron Dome handles some, Iron Beam handles others, and together they provide protection unlike anything else in the world. But as revolutionary as it is, there are still challenges. Weather plays a role, since lasers work best in clear skies. Heavy clouds, rain, or dust can scatter the beam and reduce effectiveness. Power supply is another issue. Directed energy weapons consume massive amounts of electricity, so they need robust infrastructure to work continuously. Still, Israel believes these challenges can be managed, and with each year the system is getting stronger and more reliable. The global implications are huge. If Iron Beam proves successful, it won't just be Israel using it. Other nations will want it too. Imagine airports, military bases, or even cities around the world protected by laser shields. The United States, China, and Russia are all working on their own versions of laser weapons, but Israel is the first to actually bring one into real deployment. This gives them not only a military advantage, but also global attention as leaders in defense technology. Beyond defense, the very idea of laser weapons sparks debates. On one hand, they could reduce casualties by stopping rockets before they ever land. On the other hand, they could trigger a new arms race, with countries rushing to build even more advanced offensive weapons to outsmart lasers. Just like hypersonic missiles, directed energy weapons are becoming the new frontier of military power. The timing of Iron Beam's roll out also matters. In 2025, the threat of drone swarms and mass rocket attacks is bigger than ever. Traditional missile defenses, no matter how advanced, struggle against large numbers. But a laser system doesn't care if there's one rocket or 100. It can keep firing as long as it has power. That's what makes Iron Beam a true game changer. We are standing at the beginning of a new era. For decades, lasers were seen only in science fiction movies, futuristic weapons of a distant future. But today, they're real. Israel's Iron Beam is proof that energy weapons are no longer theory. They're practical, operational, and ready to defend in real combat situations. This isn't just about Israel's security, it's about the future of global defense. So, what does this mean for the world? If Iron Beam succeeds, it could inspire a whole new generation of energy-based defenses systems that can protect borders, shield cities, and neutralize threats at the speed of light. But it also raises serious questions. What happens when every nation has lasers? Will wars become harder to fight, or will they become even more dangerous? Only time will tell. One thing is certain. With Iron Beam, Israel has taken the first big step into the age of laser warfare. And the rest of the world is watching very closely. Thanks for watching, and if you found this deep dive into Iron Beam and the future of laser defense fascinating, make sure to hit subscribe for more content about luxury tech, advanced defense, and the machines shaping tomorrow. Stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.